Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Catherine and I talk about so many things, various topics that might be affecting your life as well. Now, today I'm going to talk about how to know that you're working in a toxic workplace. What is a toxic workplace? You know, toxic sounds like something poisonous. Well, this does not just apply to plants, food, poisoning, or anything, but this also applies to workplaces. You can be working in a place that is toxic. That is a workplace that has a lot of negativity, antagonism, and bullying behavior in the culture of this workplace. What is antagonism? Antagonism is actually a hostile behavior towards someone. Somebody can just create a hostile behavior towards a person just to make their life difficult for some reason or another. We will talk about this in my other video. So these signs, these are just some of the few signs that will show that you are in a poisonous, let me use the word poisonous workplace, because it has a lot of psychological effects on the people who are working there. One, there is a lot of turnover. Turnover means that there are a lot of employees resigning, leaving. It's said that employees don't resign from their work, but they resign from their managers. I mean, they cannot work with these managers anymore because these managers are either unbearable or they don't have managerial skills. Generally, they have bad managerial ways. That is why people resign. This is one of the causes of big turnover. It is not the workplace itself, but the people, the managers especially. And then there is this thing called favorism. If you work in a place where you see that the top management has some favorite people, these are the people who are always getting the hosts of the month. Whether they were even present during that month or not, they will automatically get it. These are the people who will get away with so many big mistakes. Unlike somebody who is not a favorite, this person will get all the mistakes bundled on them, even if they're not in that area of work. The managers will find a way of putting the mistakes to suit into this person who is not even involved. But some people will not even, the manager will not take even a step to rectify their problem, to correct them, because these are their favorites. Favorism normally is caused by, your buddies with your manager. There is no that managerial distancing. The manager is not supposed to be actually involved with the staff in some ways, but in some of the company, you will find that there is a boundary that are even crossed between the managers and the staff, which causes this friction. When a manager has favorites, of course, there will be friction amongst the team. The team will automatically resent these favorites of the manager. And then this will bring around gossip, toxic gossip. There is some gossip that is not so bad. Maybe who's getting a promotion at the coffee place. You might be talking about who's going to get a promotion you've had. That's not so bad. But there is this bad gossip that really tarnishes people's reputation and makes it very difficult for the person who is working there. These are some of the things that are found in a toxic workplace. Some people are actually just gossiped about because they're very hardworking and there is a bit of jealousy here and there, things like that. So people create stories about them to make them look smaller than them. There is this crab mentality at these workplaces, this kind of competition that has been created in such a way that in order to get to the top, you have to destroy the person who is a threat to you. This is some of the toxic cultures at the workplaces. High turnover, favorism at work, poor management in general, just poor management. This is done by favorism. Probably these managers don't know that you have to avoid that. Narcissist bosses, These are the bosses who really need a lot of credit on their own. So in the end, they don't care about the employee, but they care about the results that the employee will give to make them shine. It's about them shining. In this case, you will even find them competing with the juniors instead of trying to move them high, because they fear that if the junior is above them, if the junior shows a lot of potential that seems to them more than them, maybe a threat to them, they will try their level best to get rid of this employee. And so in my next topic, I'm going to tell you, this is just a brief information of toxic workplaces. These are the major signs generally. You can see them. People leave. There's favorism. There's a lot of bad gossip that makes some people even resign due to bad gossip. You have narcissist bosses who are just trying to get the limelight, not caring about the employee, the juniors. Even they can even destroy the career of the junior just because this junior looks like a threat to them. In my next topic, I'm going to talk about signs that you intimidate your boss. You are a threat to your boss. The boss fears you, and maybe your career might be destroyed just because of that, and what you should do about this. That will be what I'll be talking in my next video. So these toxic workplaces normally causes a lot of stress at the workplace, and that's what leads to high turnover, a lot of absenteeism because of sickness. Of course, you cannot be enthusiastic to go and work at your workplace, normal workplace, when you know what you're gonna meet there. So see you in my next channel, where I'll be talking about signs that you're being intimidated by your boss. You're intimidating yes, signs that your boss feels intimidated by you, and what you should do about it. But in some cases, if your boss is a narcissist, there's nothing you can do but just pave your way out. Okay? See you in my next channel. My name is Catherine, and I talk about anything, everything, anywhere, anytime. See you. Ciao.